And I'm Amancio, and we're leading a Connect group this session.
Called #Struggles by Craig Groeschel.
This study deals with 5 difficult struggles that interfere with biblical values as a result of social media.
Watch this video for more information.
I've got to be honest, I can be really obsessed with social media and technology because there's so many advantages, especially with social media. You get to see what your friends are doing, you can connect with people all over the world, you can FaceTime people with technology, and the advantages are really too many to count. But if we think about it for a while, there are also some disadvantages as well. The more we compare, the less satisfied we are. The more we compare with other people, what they're doing, what they have, where they are, the less satisfied we are with our own lives. And the reality is a lot of people blame social media because everybody else's life looks perfect. So, when you're tempted to look on and compare, the more you compare, the less satisfied you'll be. The good news is we have a power beyond this world. Through Christ's power, He will help us to kill comparisons, to celebrate blessings, and to cultivate gratitude.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
I'm Brian.
This fall we are doing a Bible study called Courageous on how to be godly parents. Check out this video for more information.
Hello, I'm Alex Kendrick.
And I'm Stephen Kendrick.
And we'd like to invite you to join us on an 8-week journey about courageous parenting.
After about a year of prayer, God led us to clearly focus in on the issue of fatherhood and parenting. It's His desire to turn the hearts of fathers to their children and children to their fathers. We saw our dad break the chain in his family and make the commitment of, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And we want to live that out in our own lives. And so we wrote the movie Courageous, and now we've got this follow-up, the 8-week Bible study.
We began asking ourselves, what does it mean for a father to call out the man in his son and the woman in his daughter? It's setting standards. It's being very strategic in your parenting. So we delve into issues like, how do I get past hurts and bad patterns that my parents may have done to me and start a new godly legacy for my children?
What does it mean to protect and provide for your children, not only physically, but spiritually and emotionally, being a shepherd in their lives? What does it mean to bless your children and prepare them for success in the future? These are issues that are discussed in this Bible study and curriculum, and your church is signing up to be a part of it, and we want to ask you to sign up and join us in the journey.
We want you to get past the good enough mentality. What does God call you to do as a parent? How can you bless your children to seek and serve the Lord? And at the end of this 8 weeks, we hope that you will also be able to stand in front of your family and say, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
For this fall session of Connect, the senior high group is going to be going through a study of a book called In a Pit with a Lion on a Snowy Day. This book is all about seizing the opportunities that are presented to us. Watch this video. Hi, I'm Justin Davis. I'll be leading one of the Fall Connect groups. We'll be studying The Explicit Gospel by Matt Chandler. Watch this video for more details.
I grew up in church. I was there every Sunday, and I've been a Christian since I was a kid.
I grew up in church, and I got pieces of the gospel over 50 years.
Oh, my 20-something years of going to church, I never remember hearing the word grace.
I viewed God as somebody that I needed to make happy. He wasn't so concerned with me as a person as much as he was concerned with if I was being a good person or a bad person.
I never really saw God's love as a unconditional, everlasting love.
I always believed in God, but, I didn't think he believed in me. I wasn't good enough.
There are people that are sitting in front of you that have been in church their whole lives. They've read the Bible, they went to youth camp growing up, vacation Bible school. They've been in church, wired in church their whole lives. But there's also people sitting out there that have no church background whatsoever and have seen enough people with church backgrounds to feel like they have no need for what's being taught at or what's being proclaimed at churches. And one of the things we've learned is that you can grow up in church and be just as confused about what the gospel is or isn't as the person who has no church background and who has never been to church. My hope is that in understanding really the size of the gospel and the weight of the gospel, you wouldn't miss out on all that Christ has for you in his life, death, and resurrection. And the gospel is way bigger than just, I believe this so I'm saved, but that the gospel bears weight on transforming our lives and increasing our joy and changing how we see the world around us.
I don't know if it was a new message or it was a message I'd heard 1,000 times, but I just heard it.
Now the gospel is not only something that has saved me, but is changing me as well.
He opened my heart, and I got to hear the word like I'd never heard it before.
It was the best news I'd ever heard. It was no longer about me attaining God's favor. It had been granted through Christ, and that was life-changing for me.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Katie.
And we're leading one of the Connect Group sessions this fall.
It's entitled The Circle Maker, where we'll learn to pray circles around our biggest dreams and our greatest fears.
Watch this video for more details.
Well, a few years ago, I discovered the legend of Honi the Circle Maker. It changed the way that I pray. I started drawing prayer circles around my kids, around the promises in Scripture, around some of the miracles that I was believing God for. Well, I believe that the next 4 weeks could change your life and change the way that you pray. You're going to learn how to pray in a new way, how to dream big and pray hard and think long. You can't just read the Bible. You need to start circling the promises. Listen, start praying wisdom around your kids. Start praying power around your problems. Start praying with faith around your dreams. Your job is not to crunch numbers and make sure the will of God adds up. Your job is to draw circles in the sand, and if you draw the circle, God will multiply the miracles in your life. Praying through is not just about getting the answer that you want from God. Praying through is about praying even when you don't get the answer that you want. Our prayers are like time capsules. You never know how or when or where God's going to answer them, but you can live with the holy anticipation. I think one of my desires is this, that your small group would turn into a prayer circle, that you would begin to pray for one another. And I just wanted you to know that I'm praying for you as well.
Hey kids, guess what? Now we have a Connect group just for us.
On Sunday nights, boys and girls who are in 2nd through 5th grades will have a time of fun activities, crafts, games, and Bible study.
And good food.
Like chicken nuggets?
Sure.
Yes.
If you want to join us, have your mom or dad sign you up today.
We hope to see you there.
Are you new to the church or would like to be more involved in a ministry? We've got a Connect group for you. Starting September 11th on Sunday nights, Pastor Jody will be teaching a Connect group on the vision of our church and how you can be involved in a ministry.